Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to the next episode of last 5 years of CAT paper, episode number 2 of CAT 2020 slot 3. Let's have a look at the question here. Question number 4. It says, a batsman played N plus 2 innings and got out on all occasions. His average score in these N plus 2 innings was 29 runs and he scored 38 and 15 runs in the last 2 innings. The batsman scored less than 38 runs in each of the first N innings. In these N innings, his average score was 30 runs and the lowest score was X runs. Smallest possible value of X is. Seems to be a quite difficult question, right? At first glance, but actually it's an easy one. What you need to do is find out the value of N. See that we have some N innings. We do not know what is the value of N here, right? Whatever is the value of N here. In the last 2 innings, batsman is scoring 38 and 15 runs, right? And his average of all of these N plus 2 innings, so these are the N innings, these are the last 2 innings, the average of these N plus 2 innings is 29, right? So if I remove these 2 innings, the average gets reduced down to 30, or average gets increased to 30. That means average of these N innings is equal to 30. So that means removing these 2 innings increases the average by 1. Okay. So when I remove these 2 innings, you see that the value that will be going out from this whole group would be 53. And an average of 29 of N plus 2 means both of these 2 values are carrying a total value of 58. It's like that when 58 is replaced by 53, or you can say that value moving out is 53 and the value left behind will be 5, because both of these 2 values are carrying 58 and when they're moving out they're carrying 53. And because of this extra value of 5, when both of these 2 values will leave the group, the average goes up by 1. The increment of total 5 in N innings increase the average by 1. So can I say N is equal to 5? That means the initial N innings that I have are actually equal to 5. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you know these are the 5 innings and average of these is 30. X is the lowest possible score out of these 5 innings. X is the lowest possible score. Now what I need is X is the lowest possible score. Average of all of these 5 is 30. Now guys, if I want to minimize this, I need to maximize all of these values, and because it says all the values are in integers and maximum, a batsman cannot score runs in fraction, obviously it will always definitely be an integer. In each of these 5 innings, batsman is scoring less than 38. Less than 38 means maximum runs that you can score in each of these 4 innings is 37. Why I'm taking the maximum? Because I want to minimize this value, so I'll be maximizing all these 4 values, right? So see, average is supposed to be maintained at 30 and here I have a value of 7. So how much extra value I have already? You see that here? So the extra value that I have already here is 7. I have 7 extra here. I have 7 extra here compared to 30. I have 7 extra here compared to 30. So 7 into 4 is 28. If I want the value to get balanced at 30, these 28 will be balanced over here, right? This is plus 7, right? This is decrement of 7 here, 7 here, 7 here. So there has to be an increment of 28. So what should be the value of X, so that after adding 28 to this value, the average should get maintained at 30? It should be 2. Third option is the correct answer. If you know the concepts of average as an equal distribution, this question will not take more than 1 minute to answer it, right? Because in that case, you will straight away firstly get to know the number of innings will be 5, but just by looking at here that a value of 38 and 53 are moving. So 53 is moving, right? Out of 2 values which are carrying a total value of 58. So there's so out of 58, only 53 out is moving and 2 innings are also has been removed. An increment of 5 on N values is increasing the average by 1. So you'll get N as 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And average of these 5 is 29. Maximum, this is the lowest possible value of X. If I want to minimize it, I will be maximizing it. The maximum, it has to be less than 38. So maximum value they can take is 37. So all of these 4 values are carrying 7 extra. So this average is 30. 7 extra in 4 values, that is 28 extra. So to maintain the average at 30 here, I need x to be 2. That's the minimum possible value of x. This would be the approach of solving the question if you already knew what exactly is the meaning of the word average, not the formula thing, not the equation, right? Just basic concept clarity on average will help you in solving this question very quickly. Look at the next question of ratios. It says Dick is thrice as old as Tom and Harry is twice as old as Dick. Dick is thrice as old as Tom. That means if I'm saying Tom is 1 year old, Dick will be thrice as old as Tom, and Harry is twice as old as Dick, so Harry would be 6. If Dick age is 1 year less than the average age of all three, if I found average of all these three, average of all of these three is 10 by 3, and it says Dick age is 1 year less as compared to the average age of all of three. You see that the difference between Dick age and the average age is how much? It is 1 by 3, right? 3 minus 10 by 3 minus 3 is 1 by 3, right? This difference is 1 by 3. I want this difference to be 1. So here the multiplying factor is 3. Then what is the Harry's age in year? Harry's age in year would be multiplied by 3, that is 18. The moment you see the multiplying factor is 3, you can get your answer as 18 here. Again, a theta question of CAT 2020 slot 3. You're not even supposed to use pen here to answer the question. Look at the next question of numbers and set theory, CAT 2020 question number 6. How many of the integers 1, 2, 3 up to 120 are divisible by none of 2, 5 and 7? So I have total number of 120. This is basically a question of set theory and number system. I'm supposed to find out the numbers which are not divisible by either 2 or 5 or 7. So see that my total sample space here is equal to 120. Let's first find out the numbers which are divisible by 2, 5 and 7. Number divisible by 2, number divisible by 5, number divisible by 7. Now out of 120 numbers, you see that every second number is a multiple of 2. So can I say number divisible by 2 is 60? Out of, and every fifth number is divisible by 5. So there will be 24 numbers divisible by 5. Every seventh number is divisible by 7. So 120 by 7 will give you 17. There will be total 17 number divisible by 7. Okay. Now, how many numbers are divisible by 2 and 5? The numbers divisible by 2 and 5 means number divisible by 10. Right? There will be 12 numbers who will be divisible by 10. Okay. Number divisible by 5 and 7, that means 35. The quotient is 3. Every third number is divisible by, every 35th number is divisible by 35. So there will be 3 such numbers who are divisible by 5 and 7. Numbers which are divisible by 2 and 7 is, that means those numbers which are divisible by 14. The quotient value here you can see is 8. So there are total 8 numbers which are divisible by 2 and 7 both. And if you look at the numbers which are divisible by 2, 5 and 7, that means divisible by 2, 5 and 7 means the numbers which are divisible by 70. From 1 to 120 there is only one number which is divisible by all 3. So I have total 12 here. 1 is here, so this value will be 11, 8 here, 1 here, this value will be 7, 3 here, 1 here, this value will be 2. Total I have 60 such numbers here. I don't need to find out this value here. I can just find out this value. 24 minus 11, 1, 2. 11 plus 1 plus 2 is 14. This value will be 10. 17. 7 plus 1, 8 plus 2, 10. So this value will be 7. So now you see that if I look at the union of the set, that means all the numbers which are divisible by 2, 5 and 7. This whole circle is of 60 plus 10, 2 and 7. 10 and 2, 12 plus 7, 19. So I have 79 numbers divisible by 2, 5 or 7. So out of 120 number, there are 79 numbers who are divisible by 2, 5 and 7. Rest of the numbers will be 41. So there are 41 numbers which will be outside of this set. That means these are those numbers which are not divisible by either 2, 5 or 7. This was the question number 6, guys. Guys, subscribe to my channel. Use my referral code for plus subscription to attend my live session. This is a YouTube channel. This is a Telegram group. Link is given in the description part of the video. I'm also taking a 30-minute live daily DILR at 4 p.m. Every day you can practice one best set of DILR. And in this whole series, I'm going to cover 300 sets of DILR before CAT 2021. 36 episodes has already been conducted, and the link of all of these episodes are given in the description part of the video. You can have a look at it and also cover your 100% syllabus on LRDI prep. Subscribe to the channel. In the next part, this will be the episode 3 that we'll be discussing. And guys, the next weekly scholarship test is happening on upcoming Sunday. Use my referral code LRDIsmeetlive to unlock the test and register yourself for the test. Thank you so much. And these are my upcoming courses on Plus, where you can cover your 100% syllabus. Use my referral code LRDIsmeetlive to get 10% off. This is my referral code LRDIsmeetlive. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you in the next part.